Everyone says they want to change the world, but here is where you arrive and realize that this is the real deal.
So I was the first one to reach GCYS. I was nervous, I didn't know what to expect.
Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed to be here.
And I thought it was going to be very competitive, but no, it was very family feeling.
Everyone was just introducing themselves to me, and it was just so friendly and welcoming that I had never felt, not more at home, but never out of place in a sense, and I always felt like I belonged.
You're mixing around with people from all different levels of society, different cultures, different backgrounds. I thought that I wouldn't have any common topic to speak to them, but
everyone was just so loving, so supporting, welcome to new ideas, really open-minded, and
we learned so much from each other, and it was amazing.
I think we're going to be lifelong friends, yeah.
Being a global citizen means truly caring about issues of the world and not just ones in your own country.
I understand that being a global citizen is more than that, more than just the knowledge about the different cultures. It's about engaging the cultures.
Engage and appreciate all sorts of different people from different backgrounds.
And can just immerse themselves into a different culture and be interested.
In order to establish more connections and empathy.
Identity isn't something that you carry in your card or in your pocket.
it's something that's within. Like, everyone is actually a global citizen because we're all human. And what we need is the slight push.
Upon our education, upbringing and training, that the global citizen actually comes out through the work that we do.
It's not always about the results, it's about the steps you take to get to those results.
It's not necessarily how the definition is changed, but the fact that I'm thinking about it in the first place.
Being a global citizen doesn't have to be huge, it's the little things that really make the difference.
I just feel really inspired to think about that more and think about all the small acts I can do to help be more considerate of others, be more sensitive to other cultures, and I guess help other people, not just in my community, but around the world.
I really think the design thinking workshop helped. It helped me take a step back from the initial problem and think deeper into what the root cause is and how I might fix what those problems are.
It has taught me to stretch yourself as much as you can, because in the end you will learn a lot from them and you will grow in every way.
And if you fail, then you learn from it. Think of failure as fascinating, as difficult as that may be sometimes.
It's hard to pinpoint one thing that has changed me at GCYS, but I think it's the small subtle things like the conversations you have with the other scholars and the inspirational talks that you learn from and grow from.
I think meeting the scholars is the most transformative experience here at GCYS.
It forced me to realize how arbitrary boundaries are and how bizarre it is that we let boundaries between countries, which is an imaginary line, define who you care about and like where empathy begins and where it stops.
Kind of like Aristotle's notion of not teaching virtue but rather experiencing that firsthand for yourself. I think that kind of changed me and made me more altruistic.
For me, the biggest takeaway from this has been the network that we've created together.
I always thought that I was by myself, that I had to do everything myself. It's so much easier when you have a team behind you that's supporting you, that gives you their perspectives, their ideas.
And I realized that with a support group, I am able to gain more abilities to strengthen myself.
I like working as an individual. I don't like group projects. GCYS showed me the power of group work and perspective.
By absorbing their information and their perspectives, I think I've become more worldly myself.
Through the Harkness method, I actually saw how important different perspectives are in forming understanding.
That really open your mind about a lot of issues and introduce things that you probably never even thought about.
Perspectives, in a way, are like puzzle pieces, and without all the perspectives, you don't complete the picture.
It really made me come closer to identifying my weaknesses and how to deal with them and how to actually ask for help.
And this concept of extending the table to include perspectives that aren't usually heard is huge for me. And I will never be able to approach change making without including people who haven't spoken up as much in the past.
And I learned that having each other is the only hope that humans actually have.
And I think that's what will stay with me the longest from this experience.
All of us have these great ideas about how we can change the world in different fields. And here, the training that we have received in the workshops that we have undergone have really given us the idea as to how we can achieve the best versions of ourselves and implement our incredible ideas in the best way possible.
I am hoping to apply the Harkness method not just to my education, but to my everyday life, in a sense that I will listen first, take in what's being said to me, and then speak.
One of the main things that attracted me to this program was that they assign you a mentor afterwards. So that not only means that you will be able to implement the project that you developed here, but it means that you will have guidance in doing that.
GCYS experience restored my faith in humanity. I would love to make education a transformative tool in my community.
I think that my Global Service project is just one solution to a problem, yet there's many more that are waiting to be solved.
I want to take what I learned here and bring police officers and minorities together to build more trust within my community.
Raising local awareness on the Hong Kong LGBTQI community.
Make female students understand that they are fully capable to be engaged in their communities.
To help improve the educational system in Mongolia, and I want to improve the lives of future generations in my country.
Fight things like political insecurity, social inequalities, or again, oppression and injustice in my community.
So that's what's next.
It's going to be amazing.